Hey everyone, my name is Hiram Selen and I'm recording videos on my YouTube channel related to astrology. So today I want to talk about the concept of Nasip and how we can use to find our Nasip on our astrological journey. How our birth charts help us to find our Nasip. So before I start where this idea came from, let's start with that. I watched another YouTube video a couple of days ago and they were talking about the Nasib and they giving an example from one of the important figure on Sufism path whose name is Ibn Arabi. But yeah, that was my main starting point. After I watched a few videos about the Nasib, I was like, how can I relate it in my path as someone giving astrological session to another people. So that was the moment that I realized that actually as someone who looking at other people's birth chart giving a session, I'm actually helping them if they are open, if they are willing to actually helping them to find their own nasib. But what does it mean, this concept of nasib that I've been mentioning a lot? So basically nasib, as I'm also discovering myself as a Muslim person, so in our side of the world, the nasib is something is already written by Allah for you. So this is the concept of nasib. It's already written of divine unity, God, Allah, or whatever who you want to put that name on it for you. And it's really unique. It's only and only for you. It's the journey of you on this earth. And according to Ibn Arabi, you don't have to walk through this path. You don't have to walk to reach out your nasib, your destiny in an English word. You just only have to realize it and feel it, tune it. It's already within you. The only thing you have to do it to realize that you have the key to be able to open your destiny, to open your path, nasib. So how this is related to astrology actually, when we look at the other side. And you know, I've been giving a session people almost 4 years right now. So I also use astrology first for myself. That was my main starting point. I want to learn to astrology to be able to answer the questions that I've been looking for. So astrology was the main key of starting point of when I was trying to figure out who I am or who I was. So when we look at the astrology, you know, I started with the main one. You have like rising, sun, and also moon, right? These three main archetype in astrology giving us who you are, what kind of things nourish you, how you're related to your emotions. But on the other hand, these are three top main things, so I don't want to get involved with them too much because most of everyone knows it. If you are even a little bit interested in astrology, these are the top three things that you should know. So but on the other hand, we have south node and north node in astrology. Actually this is the one related to the concept of nasib, to be able to reach our destiny in astrology. I believe in that sense actually, because in astrology, which I gave an example about to describe the south node and north node in one of my videos, maybe I can link that also as well. South node is something we already bring into this world. Could be our character, could be something that we like, could be something we are really good on. We don't have to teach ourselves to be able to learn that things, the things that are related to south node. Could be habit, could be talent, or even the country that you're born in is actually symbolized of south node. There's something that you're already in comfortable. But when we look at the north node side in astrology, it's something that we're gonna learn through all life on this earth. Something is really new for us, something pushing us to be able to get out our box, get out of comfort zone. But there's something that I want to mention about being comfort zone that I also talked with one of my friends yesterday. And being in a comfort zone, what does it mean? Actually, let's start with that. Being in a comfort zone, let's say that you're working on a company for 10 years and you're complaining about, you're really unhappy, you don't want to be there, but every day you're forcing yourself to go there. And one of the things you can do, what? Change the job, change the environment. But you're so afraid of to change it because you already know the people, you already know the company rules, you already know everyone in the company that makes you feel comfortable. This is the one of the typical example of being in a comfort zone. So when you work, let's say a job from 9 to 5, and if you're happy, this doesn't mean that you're just in your comfort zone. It's something that bothers you and something you want to change, but you don't step out. This is the actually, from my side, what does it mean, comfort zone? But on the other hand, if you want to be, let's say that for right now, I want in my life to be able to stable, groundness, feel able to have fixed job, fixed money, because my last 3 years I've been kind of living on a nomad in Sweden, and I was really every 3 months I have to move in another place, another city, another house. So I have to over and over again readapt myself to unknownness. So at some point after 3 years later, I realized that no, this is not what I want. This is becoming my comfort zone, going from one place to another without knowing what's the next. So what I did, what I want to adapt in my life, I was like, I want to go back to my 9 to 5 corporate job. This is what I want right now. So what I did, actually, being in an unknownness pace in my life become my comfort zone. So right now I change my the way how I live. Now I have a job from 9 to 5, a typical corporate job, and everything is like white collar job, I will say, that I'm really grateful, because what I need now, I have a constancy in my life, if I say it the right way, which means that I have to get up I have to be in somewhere at 9 every day. At the end of the month, I have a stable money that gonna be in my bank account, and so on. So this is not because when I see on the internet videos, everyone is talking about you have to get out the comfort zone, you have to get out. So no, actually you don't. If you're happy who you are, or who you are with, or who you are at, it doesn't mean that you have to get out and try to new things in your life. That's a really important line that I want to mention. So let's go back to our concept. So North in astrology means that this is something that you're gonna learn in this life, on this earth, that something is really new, but you want to learn it. Somehow you deeply know that this is the path that you should work. And remember what I said, the Nasip is already, according to Ibn Arabi, the concept of Nasip is actually not something that you should walk in. It's already within you. It's already written for you, that you know. And when we look at the astrology, North is actually the same one. The something you already know, that you have to change. You have to know that you have the key to be able to be there, to be able to feel what is in you. So how you can use the astrology to find your nasib? And when you ask this question, when you ask like, what is my nasib, where I can find it, what is who is the person that I have to be in, what kind of healthy situation that I have in my life, and what are the consequences of it, why I have this health issues. Let's say even that one that you can find in an astrological birth chart that you have, basically. So that's why it's really important to have to look at, give a session, take a session from someone, or just to be able to read your own chart, to be able to find your nasib. Like in my example, I always wanted to discover out of my culture. I always wanted to meet new people. I always wanted to eager, or always have that feeling to discover a different languages, different people, different culture, countries, because my North is in Scorpio actually, and I always have this urge to know unknowns. It could be esotericism, it could be like astrology right now, or I'm into other stuff that I'm not gonna go detail, but this is my path. And my North is in my ninth house, which is ruled by Sagittarius, which means that my destiny, when I'm more into the higher education, when I'm more into to meet out of my culture, I'm gonna learn who I am more and more, because the Scorpio energy means that I have to learn to let it go, which means that if I'm stuck with, I'm happy with being here, which means that I have to learn, okay, I need to change this environment. I need to step out to be in unawareness environment, which I already did when I was living in Sweden. I had many experiences that I have to push myself to go through for unknownness, which really helped me to discover who I am. And during that path or journey in Sweden, I met a lot of incredible people that I never even imagined. And also when I was living in Sweden, I was staying in a community which is called Ensbaka for 8 months or 9 months overall, I will say. I met a lot of ancient wisdom that I never ever even able to know or hear or heard. So what I did, this is my Nasip, this is my destiny actually, this is all I'm trying to say. So when you learn your astrological birth chart, the houses in the astrological birth charts give you to wisdom, or the key element of who you are and what kind of energy you are in within yourself. But when we look at the planets and when we look at the asteroid, which they are the main one, to give it some answer that you're looking for, you're gonna learn who you want to be. You're gonna learn what kind of destiny you want to be. You're gonna learn which country you should be in. So that's actually I believe that how astrology help people. Astrology help people to find their Nasip, the concept of Nasip. What is within you, it's already in you, and the only thing you have to do is to be eager to discover. That's why the astrology is really important. Find your own Nasip, and if you're interested, you're gonna find it more and more. So basically this is what I want to share with you for today, and it's been such a long time since I uploaded a new video, so it's kind of for me to say hi, I'm still here, I'm still alive. So basically if you like the video, like other YouTubers say, please like or subscribe to help me to improve my channel, to be able to get more followers. And if you want to learn more about your chart, like let's have a session with you. So for now, thank you for watching and for everything, and yeah, see you maybe next time.